I kind of have this love hate relationship with AI, chat, GPT, all the things. I'm not a huge component of using it, although I'm not opposed to it. I believe that it has its place in business when it comes to efficiency. The danger of chat GPT and AI is when a person is already unclear about who they are as a brand or who their perfect people are, their ideal clients. When a person is uncertain about the foundational things in their business and then they attempt to use AI, they normally are setting themselves up for even more failure. Because what I've noticed is that AI and Chat GPT will give you some of the most amazing words. But when people connect with you because of those words, and nothing resonates the way it did from the post that you made or the words that you use on your sales page or your messaging that you're all of a sudden using, when none of that is in alignment with the experience people are having, this is when AI and chat GPT is dangerous. And I'm seeing it so much online, even with questions people are asking or things that people are saying they are tired of seeing. And what's been funny to me is some of the things that people are claiming to be AI are words I've been using for a long time. I have a writing streak with Grammarly. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Grammarly, it's a program that's been out for quite some time. If you're making typos, misspelled words, things like that, Grammarly is a program that highlights what you may be posting incorrectly online as far as spelling, things of that nature, which is why I first used it because I was one for just posting because so much was coming out of me and then having to go back and edit. And so I happened upon an email that they sent me about a writing streak. I never paid any attention if they've sent me one before. This time I did. But it said in 62 weeks, my productivity was 83,492 words, and my words were more productive than 94% of Grammarly users. Y'all stay with me because I'm going somewhere. I'm sharing this for a reason. My accuracy, I had 777 alerts out of all those words, and I was more accurate than 62% of Grammarly users, over half. Vocabulary, I had 3,140 unique words. That's 90% more unique words than other Grammarly users. And AI assistance. Grammarly AI helped me refine 38 words. Out of 83,492 words over a 62-week time frame, that's over a year, AI only helped me with 38 words out of 83,492. And I'm sharing all of this because writing is my thing. We all have superpowers. We all have zones of geniuses. And that is how you build a business that funds your lifestyle, not run your lifestyle. That is how you build a business that is in alignment with you. That is one of the aspects of building a specialty premium brand. Every client that I work with, it's not cookie cutter. My concepts bring out their authenticity. My concepts and frameworks bring out their uniqueness, their unique 3D essence. What's great for them. For instance, inside 3D Success Academy for Women in Business, I talk about blogging, YouTube, or doing live videos. I talk about having a blog, email marketing, so many different ways. But it doesn't mean that everyone who comes through the program will use all of those avenues to market and grow their business. My central focus when we're working on the brand clarity portion is to identify their superpowers and what works for them. And I'm sharing this because so many times trends or new concepts come out, and I do agree there are things that eventually people have to get on board with, but it doesn't mean you have to incorporate everything into your business that's not in alignment with who you are. Now, the level of money and income that you desire has an identity code. It does, meaning your identity at six figures will be different from your identity at multiple six figures, or your identity at 50K would be different from your identity at multiple six figures or seven figures. But the main point is to share that you have special things that are unique to you. And when you are connected to your brand in that way, everything else becomes simple. I enjoy writing, it is my superpower. It connects, converts, and works for me with my emails. I've been doing email marketing for, oh my goodness, decades now. I used it in my brick and mortar service based business that I owned for a decade prior to coaching and consulting. And I'm saying this because many people are looking to use Chat GPT and AI for things that they have not gotten clear about. They aren't foundationally strong in. Now, I agree that AI is an amazing tool. And look, the 38 words are probably words that I more recently used because I was completely against it at one point. I mean, and that was out of ignorance. My understanding of what AI was that it would falsify what people wanted to say. Instead, I'm learning that it actually enhances whatever you give it, it enhances it. And also, AI and Chat GPT is actually just a culmination of everything that everyone has said. So it's not like this magic thing that's coming up with anything. It's just a collective of what's out in the ether and the internet and the world space. And they're gathering the information quickly for you. That is basically what AI and Chat GPT is doing. So if people think they're having this euphoric experience with something out of this world, it's just a fast way to research. But the key is you knowing what to feed Chat GPT. Number one, if you don't know who you are as a brand, Chat will give you all kinds of things to say on your sales page that will not be in alignment with the service that you deliver, with what you actually embody. And this is where many um, entrepreneurs who are selling online, coaches, consultants, um, are going to run into difficulty because it's not going to be an alignment. And I am one you will hear talk about alignment all the time. It's been my thing since I even understood what alignment was. And alignment, let's be clear, right? Because this actually came up for me in my faith. So alignment is when your word, thought, and deeds, if we're going from scriptural basis, are all the same. Or for more practical instances, your words, thoughts, and actions are the same. They are in alignment, meaning you can't say one thing, think something else, and then do something completely opposite and expect to get the result. And most people are in misalignment in their business, which is why they haven't hit the next level, changed the things that need to change, whether it's mindset or something practical they need to do in their business. Something is out of alignment. Many people at the beginning of the year set goals that we're in the month of July now, the seventh month, that they have not started. And that's because what they said, what they were thinking, and what they were doing were not in alignment. And so I shared that to give you an example of AI and Chat GPT and the dangers of it, because Chat may give you these amazing words to use. and you'll put them on your sales page and they will attract people. But listen, your premium buyers are discerning. They can see through the fluff. And if they are purchasing from you, chances are likely that they've watched you for a while, especially in the climate that we're in. I have clients who buy when they see me, right within, the week that they see me. But in this season, there are clients who may take longer, and it's to be expected because of the climate that we are in. And if they're taking longer, it means they are able to discern whether there is congruency in your messaging, which lets them know whether or not they can trust you. If you are constantly burning it all down, which I know you aren't, because the people who I service are operating from a vision, something on the inside of them, a desire, and they connect with me simply to get to that next level. But the dangers of using AI is like AI would kind of be like this vision that you haven't gotten to yet. And embodiment is so important for your messaging and your positioning when you're talking about converting premium clients into your premium offers in your business, be it brick and mortar or online. And all of these fancy words are not going to cut it. Now, I share with my clients all the time that, believe it or not, some of the most simple practical words are the words that actually convert. Now, I understand if you have a following that's been following you for quite some time, there is language that they are accustomed to you using that they are in alignment with. But for the average person, practical. And these are the dangers of AI. Many people who were uncertain about who they actually are anyway are even more lost now with AI and Chat GPT. Three things I focus on helping my clients deeply gain clarity on. Number one, that's who they are as a brand. It dictates every single thing that you do. It's going to dictate what you put in Chat GPT. You knowing who you are as a brand. And some of that includes your own identity, your own, I call it your own 3D essence, those things that make you unique outside of anyone else. The second thing I help clients with is understanding the problem that they solve. Most people say they solve one thing when they actually solve something else as it relates to a premium problem and it being a premium solution. So I help them understand who they are as a brand, the problem they solve, and lastly, but not least, right? There's some other things that we definitely work on, but foundationally, who they solve the problem for. And I have this framework called the Perfect People Framework. It's a step beyond just your target audience and your ideal client. These are your perfect people, your most aligned people. And because you know the problem you solve and who you are as a brand and all those things, you convert those clients quicker because you're speaking their language. And so, if you have not gotten clear on those foundational things before we get anywhere else, using AI and Chat GPT will not be of service to you. It will confuse your audience even more because Chat is only delivering based on what you put in it. If you put uncertainty into AI, if you put your lack of clarity into Chat GPT about your next level, it's only going to generate based on what you give it. And so there are foundational things that are still extremely important in the season that as you continue to grow, as you maneuver in this climate that we're in, where premium buyers are even, they've always been discerning, but they're even more discerning now than they were before. Your clarity is going to be a huge lever for your cash and your conversion for your premium clients and customers and for your next level of cash in your business. That's my take on today. Listen, I have a program called Your Abundant Identity because I believe you have your own AI. Abundance, A, identity, I. I believe you have your own AI. And the abundant identity session is a 3-week time frame where I work strictly with you on your identity, who you are. Clients have tripled their income, their weekly income, in only 1 week of working with me. We did no business strategy. I've had clients in 24 hours to get multiple thousands of dollars they were not expecting. Their products began selling that had not been selling. 24 hours, all from working on their identity. See, we live in a world space that is designated by universal laws as well. Now, I won't go too deep into that. I am Tanya, the growth strategist, business and mindset coach, right? So we do this business thing over here. And I hold the energy for my clients to 3 to 5x their income in their business, attract their perfect people, right? We work on those client attraction systems. Those foundational things that I talked about are a portion of it that help you to attract clients and customers with more grace and more ease. And we're talking about premium clients because I believe that your business should fund your lifestyle and not run your lifestyle. So we do it with more grace, ease, and flow. My space of expertise in Renew Full Circle Consulting is helping you identify who you are as a brand, the problem that you solve, and who you solve it for. Our renewed concept and the frameworks we use to graft this understanding for you is the key to attracting your premium clients and 3 to 5xing your income in your business. We don't make any income claims. This has been our track record with our clients. If you're looking for added support, there are several ways that I can support you. Number one, which is probably the simplest way, is through a premium power hour. These power hour segments are also upgradable, meaning you can redeem the cost of those services within 30 days to several of my other offers. Then there is Quantum Cash, which is a 5-week exclusive private one-to-one opportunity to work with me where you understand that your identity is shaping the reality of your business. And I help you to embody and align to the identity needed for higher income, greater expansion, and greater results in your business. And thirdly, 3D Success Academy, which is a 12-month self-paced opportunity for women in business to not only learn, train, and work with me, but also presents opportunity for live coaching each month. This is a group opportunity. Those are the ways that you can reach out to work with me. Now, that's my take on today. Peace and abundance.